Hi, Paula. How are you?
How are you, Facebook audience?
Happy Friday.
Yeah.
Hello, Justin. How are you?
Good,
Welcome.
how are you? Thank you.
So, what are we doing today, Paula?
So we have Justin, who's never done anything. He's just about to turn 30. So he's the perfect patient because he came in because he was seeing his wrinkles at rest. And that is where people should start treating in a preventative manner. When we have the wrinkles at rest, we want to stop them from staying and forming. So what we're going to do is going to go really light on the treatment, just to get a little bit of a lift, soften up the wrinkles, but maintain some movement because that's important to him and I. He also wanted a little bit more fullness on his upper lip. So we are very conservative with that. So we're going to add a little drop just to balance it out a little more. And then he can always come back in a week. We like to look at people and reassess and then add a little bit more versus overdoing anything because we like our patients to look fresh and not done. Okay?
Awesome. So, we're just going for natural anti-aging
Yes.
preventative. That's our goal here.
And this,
Great.
since he's young, he might be able to do it once every 6 months, the Botox. You know, people with the lips, if they like just a little plumpness like myself, you know, maybe every 6 months we add a little drop just to maintain it, okay? So we're going to do the Botox. So rest your head back and make an angry face. Okay, now relax. So you're going to feel a little pinch and a little burny discomfort.
Do you
How's that?
feel anything, Justin?
Just pressure, really. I'm not really feeling any burning that much. It's not
Well,
bad.
Awesome.
That's great. So, it's pretty easy.
Yes. I was expecting a lot worse.
That's good. It's always good to expect worse and then have it
Exactly.
not feel too bad.
The Botox, you really don't have any downtime. You can get a little bit of like little bumps, but in 10 minutes they're gone and nobody knows you did anything.
They're like little mini bee stings that go away in a few minutes.
And relax.
So, it was just starting to see some lines at rest that made you want to start getting injectables?
Yes. And my 30th birthday. And I'm going to my best friend's wedding on my birthday, so I wanted to look
Wow.
extra
That's
amazing.
exciting. Yes, that's look extra amazing for the wedding, for sure.
Raise up really high and relax. So again, the Botox takes about 7 to 10 days for it to kick in. So it's always a good idea to have at least 2 weeks before an event. That way we can look at you in a week and see if we need to add a touch more so you can look perfect for any big event or big day. Okay?
Great.
Raise up.
Paula, what about the fillers? Is that something we have to wait a little while for as well, or should he see results pretty quickly?
So fillers, you get an instant result, but there's potential for swelling and bruising depending on the area.
Got it.
The lips are the most sensitive, so I always warn people, have at least 24 hours that you can hide if needed, because you don't want to look like you have that duck face naturally.
Yeah, no, let's avoid that.
So give yourself 24 hours. Sometimes this area can be a little bit more risk for bruising, so you can avoid aspirin, ibuprofen, too much alcohol, ginkgo biloba, or fish oils for a week before. When we talk about cheek area, that really doesn't have much downtime, so it just depends on the age, what they take, and again, what we're looking for. Okay,
So, I mean, all in all, this is a pretty easy treatment just to prevent aging and future wrinkles and start your anti-aging early.
yeah, if anyone, I'm a big science nerd, so if you think of physics, okay, if we're going to do things like lasers, devices, radio frequency that target collagen remodeling within the skin itself, we're going to maintain the structural integrity and the forces of the bond, so gravity has less force. If we're talking about fillers, fillers are replacing structural loss. Just like the rest of our bones in our body kind of break down, same thing happens in the face and causes all the volume to fall down. So the fillers is really going to maintain the natural structure on someone's face, and it helps prevent by aging more gracefully. Okay, last one.
So, really, all injectables can be preventative, not just Botox.
Absolutely.
So I think that's been a misconception by patients for a long time, that Botox is the only thing that's preventative and fillers are really just for
Absolutely.
fixing the problem and turning back the clock. But now we don't even have to turn it black because we're going to pause
Exactly. It's not that
it. 29 forever.
Exactly.
we're just going to age gracefully and looking fresh for your age. Versus overdone, you know. And if you start younger, then you're going to maintain yourself and you don't have to do drastic changes. Okay, so the
So-
lips are a little more uncomfortable.
Facebook, just to give you guys an idea, those bee stings are gone. You can't even tell that he had anything done on his forehead. And that was quick and easy, the Botox.
Yes, it was.
Fast
It's a
treatment.
fast procedure. So there's many techniques that multiple injectors will use. My personal favorite on the lips is that I kind of see myself as an architect. I'm stabilizing the lip by adding little threads of something that's naturally made in the body, that's hyaluronic acid. This is something that's dissolvable too. So if someone doesn't like it, you don't have to stay with it for a year. We can just dissolve something that will inject something that will dissolve it. Sorry.
Got it. So you're really just putting a little bit along the line of his lip, just almost like a thread type of
A
thing?
little thread just to support it.
Got it.
We don't want it to turn out. Again, we really like natural, soft appearing things. So we're going to add on the
Got
other
it.
side. And you're doing great. This
It's not bad.
How do the lips feel? Well, I'll wait till she injects before we ask you questions. Sorry about that.
Mind you, there's numbing in the product too. So you can feel a little bit like you have huge swollen lips.
Oh, so he'll almost start to numb as you're putting this product in because there's a numbing ingredient in there.
Right. So it's not very uncomfortable. Some people even inject without the numbing cream. Okay. And then what I think is really important is I like
wow.
to see my patients
Look
in
at those
motion.
lips.
Smile. Okay, and relax. He has more of a bleeder on the lips.
The great thing is, Facebook,
Okay,
if you look at him from the side, we're just getting a nice pout. We're not getting that awkward duck profile that we obviously want to avoid as much as possible. We want to make our own duck faces, not have them injected into us. We want natural lips.
Okay, and then last thing here. So again, we're just maintaining the structural integrity and building on his natural lip shape. And then as we see, this is swollen. So in a week, it's going to even be less than this, which most people want to add a little more if that's what they want the look for. But I always think it's better to add more in a week versus doing too much at one time. So that way you prevent too much swelling and again.
Start slow so we have a more natural result at the end of
that's
it.
what you see. What do you think?
It looks really good.
Yeah, right? And
Like
we can
a
add
subtle
more.
difference.
Yeah, so we can add more, but that way you won't swell too much, and then we'll get it perfect, okay? So keep the ice on there, because I don't want you to...
How did that feel? Was it...
It was...
Be
I
honest.
felt that more than the Botox.
Okay.
But it's kind of like when you have a pimple, like right on the edge of your nose or your
Yeah.
lip.
Yeah.
And you
Yes.
just like squeeze it and you're like, yeah.
It's like sensitive, but then it goes away.
Yeah, your eye water a little bit, but it
Yeah, that
goes
happens
away
to me when I
just
tweeze
as
my
fast.
eyebrows.
No, you did great. So if we can see you in a week, I always say my patients are my artwork. I've never met an artist that does something, walks away, and it's a masterpiece. So I love to see you back in a week, and then we can kind of reevaluate and see where we are, okay?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Paula
Thanks
is
for
a
joining
total
us.
artist. Thank you so much, Justin. This was a blast. And thank you, Facebook. Happy Friday. Come back next week. We're going to have more for you. Have a great weekend, everyone.